Hey, uh, I kind of thought about doing this, but now that I'm actually recording, it's kind of weird talking about it. This is not my usual type of content. It's actually just a random, an unfortunate, but random piece of news I stumbled upon, and I was reading through it, and it sort of reminded me of some insecurities that I have. And if many of you who are listening to this right now, you probably don't know, I don't want you to be blindsided by this information. I will be talking about a fellow content creator's suicide, as well as certain actions portrayed of other people towards him. So if you do not want to hear this news right now, I completely understand. This is far from my usual content, but it is something that I would like to address and just talk about for a bit. Alright, so there was a TikToker that went by the name of Inquisitor Ghost. And from what I can tell from going through his it's weird saying that, going through his content, going through his comment section, going through the people talking about the situation on Reddit and stuff, it seems that he was a genuine guy. Very straightforward, very loving, but a soul that was trying to heal the people around him, because you can tell that he himself wanted to be healed. And it turned around where he was very straightforward with how he brought about himself, how he talked to people, he said what was on his sleeve, and his account is flagged for no minors allowed. It is shown almost in everywhere he has public, which is something that a lot of content creators do and have to deal with, being open about being I won't say not safe for work content creator, but a mature content creator. And they understand that their content is not for children. Even if it's nothing sexual, they still put it out there that they don't want children interacting with them. And he was very open about that. He was very adamant about that. And time to pass, he had someone working on editing TikToks for him, which is something that I have put some thought into myself. I've put thought into getting people to edit TikToks. I've been thought into getting people to make clips when I stream. Anyway, apart from myself, he had someone who was working with him for him. And in a moment of joy of them doing a good job, he said he said the words, "I love you." And in that moment, I won't go down in too much detail of what the persons did. I can just give you an overarching idea. But the person that he was editing, who was editing for him, was a female. And despite them talking and she adamantly saying that she is not a minor, it turned out that she was a minor. And behind the scenes, her and her boyfriend were plotting on having the content creator cancelled. That being said, there were no inappropriate interactions between the content creator and the minor. Some words were said, and the content creator did not like the way the girl was reacting to him, and he decided that he is going to stop doing business with her. And she decided that she did not like that, so she is going to cancel him and accuse him of trying to SA a minor. And it turns out that she tried to run with this story, and a lot of other content creators, they didn't wait to find out the full story. They didn't wait to hear both sides. They didn't wait for evidence of what had happened to come out and be proven to be true. They jumped on the bandwagon of he is a guy and guys are nasty pigs. She is a girl. I'm not going down that train of thought. I dislike spreading such narratives of girls are X and boys are X, but you understand where that is heading down. And they started publicly making videos about him, about what he did, and to cancel him and to take him down from his platform and to attack him personally. No, that is false information from me. They didn't say to attack him personally, but when you bring certain information out to the public, especially to your community, you are purposely invoking an emotion. Like me right now. I am bringing this information to you, my community, to invoke the emotion of understanding. I want you all to understand that this is something that happens, and this is something that your favorite content creator is scared of happening to them. Now, I don't know for how long this went on, but as I said, from the way that he spoke about himself, and he spoke about helping people, and he spoke about being there for others, I can tell that he was there being nice to everyone because he wanted people to be nice to him. He wanted to matter. He wanted to fit in. He wanted to be the reason people was happy. He wanted to be healed as much as he wanted to heal others. And nobody really understands what a person is going through. It turned out that he was going through a lot more than people understood. And he went on his live stream and he took his life. He couldn't take it anymore. He couldn't take the harassment. He couldn't take being called X, Y, and Z. He didn't have time to defend himself, to prove himself innocent. He was just cast out, deemed horrible things. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I cast the blame on the content creators, because at the end of the day, most of them probably did what they believed was right with the information that was given to them. But at the same time, they are not purely innocent either. They took justice into their own hand. They took a verdict into their own hand, and they took everything and decided that they are judge and executioner. They decided that I heard this person's story, and that version of the story is what I choose to hold as truth. And I am going to put out my verdict that this other person that I've never interacted with, that I've never listened to, that I've never even heard their side of the story, that they are wrong. And now all of those content creators are taking back what they said now that the evidence have been put out. Now that the screenshots have been put out of the conversations that he had with the girl, showcasing that nothing happened, where leaks between the conversation of the girl, between her and her boyfriend, her and her friends, her and the people that she associated with, plotting to bring him down. Evidence of her blatantly lying, telling the content creator that she is not a minor, only then to come and claim that she is a minor and that he tried to do X thing. This is sadly the world that we live in. And that is sadly something that I am also scared for myself. I just wanted to address this. I'm not sure what I would put on for like the background. I might just put clips from his channel. I might just go source like the screenshots and stuff and put them on screen. Maybe you guys can see it, read it, pause the video if you like, or maybe I just might do a blank screen. I'm just... yeah. Normally I have a cute little outro, but today it's just pray for his family. Pray for the people that cared about him, the ones in his life that now miss him, the one that has to go on. Because at the end of the day, we all have to go on, right? He was a bright soul that tried to bring joy and happiness to his community. Now he's gone. The least we can do is clear his name, bring his innocence, and try our best to continue spreading the positivity that he himself wanted to spread. Thank you for listening. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.